И всем привет, канал MitrichPlay, и мы продолжаем проходить игру Dragon Age Inquisition. Так. Все готовы отчитаться, да? Хорошо. Измерить силу завесы. Кроме того, я отметил один особо интересный пункт во внутренних землях. Очень крупный разрыв. А, да? Поищем. Не буду читать предложение от воронов. Восемь минут. Ну иди.
Inquisitor.
В принципе, почему нет? Выследить Самсона.
All right.
At your service.
Угу. Так. Светящие пустоши. Это вообще невыполнимая хрень. Как я там найду, блядь, этот листочек? Он даже не отмечен никак. Ферденский замок тоже непонятно где брать. Бля, вот с этим надо что-то делать. Надо погуглить, успокоить дух. Из-за того, что мы открыли дверь в морозной котловине, нам теперь не хватает закрыть вот этот квест. Может, что-то кто-то пишет. Может, есть какой-то чит. Посмотрите в журнале, где я не дособирал. Но на глубинных тропах мы еще не были. Регионы свистящих пустошей. Найдены места 11 из 12. Да ладно. Здрасте, приехали. Осколки на изумрудных могилах. 7:13. В свистящих пустошах еще 2 осколка. Какого? Да ладно, блядь. Да хорош. А ну-ка нахрен. В смысле? Я, блядь, везде там был. Ну, в пустошах, ладно, допустим, я не везде был. Но на изумрудных могильниках-то. Да ну это бред. Как так-то? А чё я туплю? Давай погуглим. Так, а чё гуглить? Подожди. Они как-то... Должны отображаться, наверное, нет? Вот эти 2 пятнышка меня смущают. Так. Осколки. Ага, ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Да, вот здесь черепок. Ну-ка, стоп. Вон он. Сияет. Кстати, я пробовал осколки добавить через... Что это такое? Беженцы. Через редактор сохранения. Ничего не получилось. Но... Добавил ресурсы. Правда, не все. Почему-то он не все видит. Так, ну это 6. Свистящие свистящие пустоши. Нам один хрен надо топать. Нам 8 не хватает. Все, все сдали квесты. Оперативно. Так, мы тут не пройдем.
The Inquisition will always be welcome here.
Ничего интересного не появилось.
Inquisitor,
I need to be going.
I'll be...
Это ведь наверху. Отсюда мы не пролезем. Ну да. Ну, я надеюсь, там, где мы не были в свистящих пустошах, будет этот конверт, письмо, чтобы сразу этот тоже квест тоже закрыть. Просто я не очень понимаю, каким образом тогда его закрывать. Это же дичь какая-то. Как тут вообще, блядь, ориентироваться?
Dispatch for you.
Так, есть какая-то карта. Хрена себе, даже с мозаиками. Один, три, два, два, вот. Эм. Где-то здесь окуляр должен быть.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Походу мы все-таки закроем висяки. А я и не надеялся. Собака.
Goodbye.
Хм. Может, я не туда нажал? Он не тут, он где-то здесь должен быть. Так я там вроде брал, подожди. О! Вижу, 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 вижу. Ты же мой хороший. Чё за... Почему здесь всегда ночь? Супер. Но это не все. Надо где-то еще письмецо достать. Интересно, то есть... Возможно, письма были именно в этих лагерях, в Винатории. Тут первый. Тут второй. Третий. Четвертый. Тут пятый, но непонятно. Там шестой. Ну-ка, давай до пятого добежим. А, нет, ну я там был, это площадка. Тут седьмой, восьмой в оазисе. В оазисе я помню, что брал. Девятый. Блять, тут тоже вроде брал. Черти что. Сейчас сюда сбегаю. Может, я упустил именно здесь. Но обыскивать каждый лагерь я точно не хочу. Тем более из-за писем, которые я даже не читаю. Да уж. Нет, пусть идут лесом. Со своими страницами. А ну-ка давай погуглим, где взять ферлденский замок. С мятежных магов во внутренних землях. Фантастика. Да, но это тупик. Мы там всех перебили уже. Так, ладно. Будем закрывать побочки. Я, кстати, пока ресурсы увеличивал через редактор сохранений. Увидел, там есть в конце, ну, рейтинг дружбы с нашими сопартийцами.
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
What is it?
You may...
У нас у всех больше 100, кроме Блэквелла, с ним 90. Но это, я так понимаю, тоже классно. И кроме Сэры, с ней 50. Но эту...
Goodbye.
Мадам, я не знаю, как прокачивать. Брать с собой я ее не хочу. На разговор она тоже не выходит. Но редактировать сопартийцев дружбу я не буду. Как есть, так есть. Может, она нас в конце предаст? Или просто уйдет? Все-таки она... не в восторге от наших героических подвигов.
Make it...
There's one door left in the main hall.
Обитель гордости. Узнайте, что внутри. Так ясно же, что. Мощный демон гордости. Пояс, устойчивость к магии духа. Ну, такое себе. Так, что-то я еще хотел. Я хотел... Оружие я хотел сделать, потому что мы ведь победили этого Гаккона. Посох, видишь, у меня... Ну, это выпал как бы. Но у нас есть чертежи. И мы можем сделать, скрафтить хорошие посохи нашим товарищам. Может, еще какое-то оружие можно скрафтить. Доспехи, конечно, рано. А вот оружие можно уже. Но лучше точно у нас не появится уже, скорее всего.
Is everyone all right?
I am unharmed. This is an odd temple. I wonder if others like it exist, or if this is the only one of its kind.
Какое-то избиение младенца было. Он даже не сопротивлялся. Кинжал, шапка. Угу. Устойчивость к электричеству. Супер. Что такое? Кто там бродит? Внутренние земли. Угу. Огромный разрыв. Да ты чё? Так вот зачем этот храм. Дома у вас, конечно, видали лучшие моменты. А еще мне надо шмотки перекрасить в золотой. А то как-то не солидно. Что это было? А, это барашек. Угу. Так. Надо сходить в ставку командования. Интересно, мы до сих пор никого не казнили и не посадили в тюрьму. Постоянно находились какие-то более интересные варианты. Так, Самсон. Сходите к Калину, понял. Пропавший убийца.
Inquisitor.
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 Чтобы они хоть чем-то были заняты.
Your worship.
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair. My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
Да ты чё?
I want the place razed to the ground, no matter the opposition.
I will see it done, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Отправляйся. А ты... Смотри ты какой, а. Храм Думата. Калин с нами пойдет.
This is it. The heart of Samson's command.
I don't see him anywhere. Or hear him.
Nor I. Maker, tell me he hasn't fled.
Dead!
Ну, не впечатляет.
To arms!
This place is already half destroyed.
Samson must have ordered his Templars to sack his headquarters so we couldn't.
Sorry, Curly. Someone tipped off Samson you were coming.
I think you're right. Still, we dealt Samson.
Goodbye!
Hello, Inquisitor.
You know me.
It's Maddox. Samson's tranquil. Something's wrong. I'll send for the healers.
That would be a waste, Knight Captain Cullen. I drank my entire supply of Blightcap essence. It won't be long now.
We only wanted to ask you questions, Maddox.
Yes, that is what I could not allow. I destroyed the camp with fire. We all agreed it was best. Our deaths ensured Samson had time to escape.
You threw your lives away? For Samson? Why?
Samson saved me even before he needed me. He gave me purpose again. I wanted to help.
We should check the camp. Maddox may have missed something.
Редкая преданность для
We should look
усмиренного.
around.
Samson left a message. For me.
What does it say?
Drink enough lyrium and its song reveals the truth. The chantry used us, you're fighting the wrong battle. Corypheus chose me as his general and his vessel of power. Now there's such nonsense. What do you think? Stand. What does he know?
This must have been Maddox's room.
Fire couldn't destroy these entirely, whatever they are.
They are implements for working lyrium safely. The craftsmanship is remarkable.
Tranquil often design their own tools. Dagna should be able to make sense of them. If Maddox used these to make Samson's armor, she could use them to unmake it. We have him.
Но я надеюсь, что все это было не безнадежно. Пятьдесят 4 минуты, уже смысла нет идти на глубинные тропы. Займемся беседами. Ремеслами. Создадим что-то.
The Red Lyrium deposits are being destroyed, and we've cut the Red Templars down to the core. It's a pity Maddox thought his sacrifice was the only answer. But that leaves Samson with a severely curtailed army, and enchanted armor he can't maintain. You did it.
We both fought to make this happen. Don't sell yourself short.
Well, thank you. But my work's not done yet. We're getting recruits by the hour. There's more than a few ex-Templars among them. We've struck a blow and given people hope. This is a true victory.
Inquisitor, I finished it. Are you talking? Sorry. Have it anyhow.
You mean this rune?
It's not just any rune. I made it with red lyrium and what's left of poor Maddox's tools. The rune acts on the median fissures of lyrium to... It'll destroy Samson's armor. He'll be powerless.
Вот это решение.
We'll cut Corypheus off from his most powerful officer.
Maddox covered Samson's tracks thoroughly. But wherever Samson's retreated, we'll find him. Your army stands ready, Inquisitor. For Samson, for Corypheus, for whatever you command.
У нас есть инструмент.
Did you need something?
Для борьбы с Самсоном. Так, беседы.
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
And calling the army of demons. That's my favorite part.
The demons are nothing. They're a tool.
A tool that would have let Corypheus ride roughshod over most of Orlais.
Even if they hadn't, the entire idea is wrong. The Blight is not something one smugly outsmarts. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving. You have begun practicing new magical forms. Interesting. You seem to be drawing upon the raw substance of the Fade. Likely using your mark as a catalyst. I use similar techniques, although it took me years to learn them. Why did you choose such an esoteric area of study?
I hoped that studying such magic would help me better understand the Fade.
While our fight affords little time for formal study, the wise can better themselves even in the midst of battle, perhaps especially then. I hope your new studies serve you well. Did you need anything else?
I'd like to hear more.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old...
I found in the
Так,
middle.
это мы...
Great for Eldon formed, because then he laid the rock down.
We'll talk.
Goodbye.
проскипаем.
My friend. Cassandra and Varric see more. I claim no secret wisdom that I will get. He must see your late. His deception will undo him. What I cannot understand is how he indirectly some of his I would be happy to share it with you. They've forgotten, said it was empty. And that this act would
Вообще любой диалог, где нет катсцены, можно пропускать.
Here we are again. I digress. Anything in particular?
Corypheus is a figure out of Tevinter history.
Yes, but that... Today, people half believe it... What did they find? According to the magisterium rules, I'm an... If you're not a mage at all, thus the Archon gets invited to all the parties. The idea that anyone... Poor sods don't... If you're a second class... That... Of course. But yes, we do. Perhaps it's... Mostly they enforce them. It all stems... So be it. Same reason... It's not an opinion that makes me popular. I share... That's... That you saw that in the future, without you, Corypheus prevails. You are our bulwark against evil. My.
I was...
The Maker doesn't need so many questions. Secretly. Let's not forget. I think they're far more frightened. Of course, it's safe to assume.
Да заткнись ты уже. Что ж такой
Most learn to keep
разговорчивый?
back home. It's some slaves are treated poorly. It's true. But do you honestly think inescapable?
Блять, дважды
But I
осуждает.
suspect you don't know. Fair enough. And then I helped him with his too much pride, I suppose. At any rate.
Супер. Он замолчал.
Greetings again, Inquisitor. We are mostly relieved. An alliance with the Inquisition offers security, although...
Ali...
А ты чё?
Inquisitor. 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 What can I do for you, darling?
Do you think that you and I might, someday...
That's charming, but you'll have to keep working on your tech.
Отшила.
I always have time for you, my dear. Of course. What do you... Rather than dissolve... I could make
Скипаем,
myself...
скипаем.
The mages there were... So long as they had their freedom, we would have done better to replace... A war in which we are outnumbered 100. Anyone who did not... My dear, did you need me for something? Whatever would you like to know? I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but when the position of marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. In such troubled times as these... Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
Что-то они не пропадают. Повторяются, видимо.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor.
What?
I am able to pursue my duty.
As you...
Yes.
Оу. Жош Лилиана. Вот, нормальный диалог.
Inquisitor, I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
Wait. You don't know what she meant either.
There are no answers in the Fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her. I expected the hero Ferelden to be at Adamant, but he was not with the other wardens. He studied the Blight after killing the Archdemon, and may know something that could help us. If you like, I can have agents look for him.
That sounds like a wise choice.
I'll make preparations in the war room. Now, was there anything else?
They called you...
That they did? What of it? It's just a thought. So am I.
I could...
Coming with you. I watched. Perhaps it made her human. So, to answer your question... No.
Связаться с героем Ферлдена, прикол. Ну, вряд ли же он появится, да? У нас на пороге.
Need something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Tell me more.
If it got... We almost started... I haven't seen... I heard the wedding was... So, Shit, it's been... Sure. What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness? That's a pretty cop.
We reached the climax.
Not just us.
Oh, you should be serious. Perhaps there will be gaps.
Весть от Зеврана? Да ладно.
Let's see what we have.
Сука, тут связаться с героем Ферлдена только она могла. Гадство, ладно. Подождем.
Yes?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly...
Так, с тобой все, да?
I've chosen a buckle over with turquoise.
Something like that.
Кассандра. Мне, кстати, было интересно, если бы мы выбрали не площадку для боев, а больницу, то они бы ее вот здесь построили.
Hello again.
So,
It is passion. It is being...
Passion.
Do you know what it was? Our heroes strode the winding
Should I wait for a
road,
reply? Or continue the
Inquisitor?
great?
what's the current mood?
Turgid? Someone request...
Inquisitor. My name is Meriden.
What do you bring to the...
A simple thing. Perhaps I'll also make a... I hope my... Oh.
Hey, you need me?
Так,
So how did... When I came to Orlais, that really works for me. You writing a book?
What I've...
All right. What do you... The Canari who break away from the... But I don't expect they look much like us. Other times you're in and out in 5 minutes. Thank you. See you next week.
I could work with...
Plus, you folk have redheads. And the military keep... If you do that among the Canari, they don't care about the Empire. Same crap in Valroy. When they learned I could hit... I remember the one... So, to end...
See you...
Night. I can't understand how those women in the kitchen can be awake so early after the night we had.
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is... You've got... And then you've got the spies.
And you're a spy?
Close. I am now, I suppose. But that's not how I started. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal-Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
You seem like the type who enjoys a good fight.
There's a good fight, and there's finding out who put rat poison in the bread and killed a bunch of children. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal-Vashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
Obviously you made it out alive.
I wasn't sure I would, but the that's how I ended up here.
Thanks for the...
No problem. Anyway.
О, диалог.
Ah, come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
С кем? С Рыжиком?
What did the letters say?
The Belhasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Conari and the Inquisition. Joining forces.
Угу. Ну, что-то у меня после второй части нет никакого желания с Кунари сотрудничать.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My charges, you, maybe some backup.
Блин. Ну давай.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Kunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Только чуть-чуть попозже. Может, сейчас кто-то еще разродится на квест. А что такое? Где твои люди?
Glad I could bring the news about those Darkspawn, Inquisitor. Must have been a tough fight. Wish I'd seen it. Had a lull after. Shade went to Val Royaux. Both, I don't know. I'll get into Cullen's reserve yet, though. Not much else doing.
You heard what they did out there? That adamant. I don't know.
Так, сырой сложно.
Getting serious about mage stuff, magic, things. How about not so much? Just asking for not so much magic. Great, yeah?
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole and Vishal? Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. You should be one of them. But maybe not. So watch out for that.
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, Red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
So do you take turns leading or something like that?
There's nothing to lead. Put a few favors in, take a few out. Stop and you cut yourself out. Other than that, we stay out of each other's way. Probably best. Some are right answers.
We annoyed some nobles. Does that really help all that much?
Gets you paid, for one. You seem happy enough about that. I don't get what's so hard to understand. Your stuff works the same. Your Inquisition, I mean. Punch a bully, people like you. Do it because they asked, or let them think they asked. They like it even more. It's inspiring, even if it sometimes goes tits up and they take a hit back. You know, like Haven.
I get it, kind of. We just don't think of what you do as that kind of inspiration.
Well, we should take a good hard look at where our people come from. All the same people. At least my baddies are understandable. No kicking in the sky there.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, isn't it? Can't wait, what's on?
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Usually it takes considerable discipline, hence my question.
Hence? Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden.
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
There are no connections you want to mention at all?
Nope.
How very Kunari of you.
What?
Never mind.
Good, right?
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
Аргумент.
We'll talk later.
If you say so. Can't wait, what's on?
So, you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
What do you mean? To help people.
It's starting to sound like you're looking for something more.
It is. Mostly. Okay, fine. There's talk and... I want to see.
See what?
I don't know. I've got all this chantry stuff in my head, and it makes sense, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
Странно, только для нее у нас есть выгон.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which, the ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Soulless. Varric? Too clever.
What do you think?
Lily and Cullen? I suppose... I'm not saying nothing about that. She's a bitch, but she... I mean, what do their women... He's...
We'll talk...
Good.
Охренеть, задачу дала.
There's you, yes?
Are things
Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve... You shouldn't be scary. You're the Inquisitor.
Don't be silly. I'm not that
Oh, ha, ha, real funny. Fine, I'm fine with it.
Так, ну чуть-чуть мы ее подняли, уже хорошо. Больше 50 это точно дружба.
You're certain?
Of course. You're different. It shines on you, shimmering, sharp. You made magic from the rifts.
I thought I was learning a few tricks. I didn't realize it would change my flavor.
Everything changes you. Did you need me?
May I?
Questions can be
Так,
shackles.
ты вообще
But you
скучный.
kept... Without you, I don't remember. I forget. Thank you. It wasn't blood in the bath, fingers on the scalp, intimate. Words, just... The good ones. Like when I... They are dead, and... Yeah. It wasn't from a flower. He wrote it in the... The Inquisition... Yes? I shake it. Soulless. It must be. I see. He was the boy who was supposed to die. Yeah.
Все.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Have you seen otherwise?
Micah, I hope it's
Who
not
and
me.
Going well, I hope? She's so lovely. Not me, though. In. Then I signed on.
Кстати, может что-то у торговцев?
Greetings, your worship.
О, надо сходить. В черный магазин. Крутые шмотки там обычно появляются.
Inquisitor? Ah, short answer. We'll manage, if it comes to that. I know what Corypheus. It's not always quietly killed. Besides, Yes? I just know that you could shake this. Still, Dorian? He's a... I don't know where you... Yes? Compared to... That was a long... You're right. And when you... The life I led... We all need to... I'm here.
С тебя толку нет. Так, вроде все. Давай-ка мы сгоняем на квест быка. А как туда пройти? Ой, не нравится мне этот союз с Кунари. Вместе с быком написано. Ссылка. Может, он там. Ну, или нам придется второй раз топать. Вот говно, а.
All right. Our Kunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We worked together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Einbull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad, because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
I look forward to working together.
Hopefully this will help both our peoples. Tevinter is dangerous enough without the influence of this Venatori cult. If this new form of lyrium helps them seize power in Tevinter, the war with Kunandar could get worse.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan, and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view, and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
No.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested two possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krem can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move. Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Kunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges, double time. Let's move!
You gave your charges the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times. Vince up ahead.
Don't let them warn the others. Can you make out any of your mercenaries down there?
Not from here. Probably a better view once we take the Vince camp.
Worried?
They're my men. I've been with some of them for years.
I don't see any tattoos, but you're carrying a staff. Are you from a Chantry Circle?
No, and I would prefer not to discuss it.
Have I done something to offend you?
You joined the Qun?
After they rescued me from slavery.
And put you into something worse? A slave may always struggle for freedom, but you among the Qun have been taught not to think.
Solace, not the time. We're clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
They've still got time to fall back if you signal them now.
Yeah.
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
They do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canari. You'd be declaring yourself Talvishoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hassra think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvishoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
О, у нас выбор. Да, конечно, спасай бойцов своих.
Call the retreat.
Don't!
They're falling back.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
His name is Iron Bull.
I suppose it is.
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dreadnought sinks...
Sinks? Canari dreadnoughts don't sink. Come on. Let's get back to my boys.
В чем проблема-то? такой ценный корабль. Что они еще один не могут построить?
Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, it is my duty to inform you that there will be no alliance between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hasrath reports from your Talvishoth ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hasrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
So much for that.
The loss of the Ben Hasrath information will hurt. Can we smoke out some of your old contacts?
They'll pool their people soon enough. But we might be able to identify the agents who replaced them. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those Vints. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
How did the charges come out of the fight?
Just fine. Thanks to you and the Chief, we had plenty of time to fall back. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sackmead for the charges tonight.
Damn it, Krem. That's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Sorry, Chief.
Forget it. You're doing fine.
Ничего не знаю, мы поступили правильно. Союз с Кунари — это идиотизм. Так. Глубинные тропы.
How many have trained here, I wonder?
Если бы королевство Кунари было по соседству с Орлеем или Фералденом, оно бы с ними воевало. Только благодаря тому, что они соседствуют с Тевинтером, они только с ним и воюют. Отморозки, короче, они на всю голову. Так, побег от воронов. Связаться с героем Фералдена. 13 часов. Ни хрена себе. Зевран бежит.
Инквизитор.
Inquisitor.
Фантастика. Мы практически все сделали. У нас ставка командования вся закрыта по квестам. Из карт нам остались только глубинные тропы. И все. Дальше сюжет. Серию будем заканчивать. Ссылка на плейлист в описании. Подписывайся на канал, ставь лайк, оставляй несколько комментариев. Все, всем пока.